Hey guys, welcome to another segment of BAM. My name is Brian and Being Anxious Anxious Me. So today what I want to talk about is basically the three categories that they put in meditation. So we're looking at the effortless, so we're just being, and not judging ourselves, being effortless with how we are. Next is going to be the awareness that we have in our peripheral vision. Sometimes it's pretty difficult to have the attention that we're going to have as we're meditating, and this will basically be on body parts or the breath. But next is going to be the opening monitoring that we're going to have, so anything that has to be with sound, voices, lights, or anything like that. We do this without judgment, right? And basically what this is going to do is give us an idea of being aware of things and identifying with them, basically. So there's different types of meditation that you can actually use. The most common that you're going to actually hear is like Zen or Taoist, and what you're going to do is basically sit down on a seat or in a chair, and basically what you're doing is having a really good posture, and what you're doing is basically counting from 10 to 1 backwards and then continuing on, and this will be a conscious awareness that you're going to have where you're in the lotus stance or a half lotus stance. Next is going to be the Vipassana and the mindfulness. I like to actually categorize these two just because for the most part they work the same, so anything that actually arises within our awareness is going to be non-judgmental, and we're not going to actually identify. Next we're looking at metta, right? So metta is basically this loving and kindness kind of meditation that we're going to have, and what we're doing is just giving out good energy, and first we start with ourselves and continue on from there. We start with people that we love, right? So giving this, we'll be able to open up a lot of our perspectives and how we continue on with our relations. So first is going to be ourselves, next is going to be someone that we love, next is going to be someone neutral, last but not least is going to be someone that we dislike or are having negative feelings towards, and then we'll continue on with all four of them, and then after that we basically disidentify with all four and have this loving towards all other people. We have mantras where instead of like focusing on your breathing, because sometimes people they judge themselves when they're meditating because they're always like, am I doing this right, or am I doing this and I'm thinking, am I thinking too much, and then we begin to actually have too much loops. So the mantras actually allow with the meditation to continue on and make it a little bit more easier. So these are words that have no meaning identification, such as Om or Ram or Yam. So transcendental is basically making it a daily practice within your life, and twice a day, in the morning and then right before you go to sleep. Alright, so how do we meditate? So basically what we do is we sit up and are alert and relaxed at the same time. So our back is completely straight, right? With our closed eyes, we're withdrawing awareness from anything that has to do with sights, sounds, lights, and everything like that. So basically our full attention is going to be on our body parts. This can be our ears, mouth, nose, head, starting from top to bottom, head to toes. And then basically from there we're having a little bit more of attention on our nostrils, and we feel the breath. And then as we're filling up with our breath, we see the energy pulsating from there, and it makes it a little bit more easier as we see the flow smoothly go in and out as we're breathing. So sometimes we have to let go of any attention that we're going to have with scratching or thoughts, or try to stay still as possible. Finally, it's going to be, looking at our heart pace and having this pure happiness, right? It's not a euphoria, it's more like joy and gratitude about, life and being in the moment, a space of contentment. And then last but not least is going to be the attention on the breath, and breathe evenly and slowly as we're coming out of this meditative state. So we relax and absorb the whole entire experience. Okay, so what are the benefits? So basically it grows gray matter, it improves IQ, and anything that has to do with depression, anxiety, alcohol consumption, blood pressure, meditation is always going to help with that. So anything that has to do with our ventral medial, the worry center of our brain, and the prefrontal dorsal medial, where we empathize with other people, is going to be more calm. And basically in 8 short weeks, you'll have, these benefits, and as soon as that you actually do this for the first time, you'll see that you're more calmer and that you're less angry. So hopefully you can use this on a daily basis, and then we can go from there. Alright guys, so I'm out and about, what I just talked about.